Looking back on my life, I realized that there was a point of time where I did want the approval of everyone. It's something that's hard to admit. It's something that I definitely wasn't able to admit while I was going through that phase of my life. But obviously, knowledge comes with time, or wisdom comes with time. So now I'm more wise. And I would actually say it's more of a realization because it's something that you obviously have to admit it to yourself after you realize it. But if you don't realize that you're chasing the approval of everyone else, then how could you accept it and work on it? But if you think about it, women, family, coaches, coworkers, bosses, clients, family members, friends, strangers, so much time, energy, money, just so many resources are spent, or I've spent, on chasing validation, seeking approval, trying to satisfy other people. But after having this realization and realizing this about myself, that shit had to change, brother. And I made a change instantly, and my life improved dramatically. Now, I want you to imagine a life where you put the opinions of others to the side, where you stop caring what people think genuinely, truly. You stop trying to please other people. It doesn't mean be an asshole and go out of your way to upset other people, but how about you stop going out of your way to make others happy? The older I get, honestly, the more I realize chasing approval is one of the fastest ways, or fastest paths to self-destruction. Because as you're trying to please other people, as you're trying to seek the approval or gain the approval and validation of other people, you're letting yourself down in that process. Think about it. A lot of the times that you want to say no, you say yes just because you're trying to get that approval. You're destroying yourself in the process. It's really a vicious loop, man. It'll have you out here living crazy when you're in that state of mind, in that state of being. There's so many issues that come from caring what other people think. I already gave one example. You're saying yes when you want to say no. This is if you're doing this, this is one of the biggest signs that you struggle with this problem, with caring what other people think. Brother, or people, ladies, trying to please other people is exhausting. You cannot please everyone. If you're trying to please Sally, not only are you going to disappoint yourself, you're going to disappoint Linda as well. So you're literally going on a mission impossible. So the more you try to please other people, the more you drift from yourself, brother. Approval is different from respect. A lot of men actually want respect, and they think chasing approval or satisfying other people, or other people having a quote unquote good or positive opinion of them, that approval does not equate to respect. So once you understand that, you're not going to look at it the same, brother. You're no longer going to. This is the thing. People respect people who take care of themselves. Think about it. The people that you respect the most are the people that put themselves first. Not in a selfish way, but in a way where you think about it. I just got back from a trip. I'm on the plane, and before we're taking off, the flight attendants are showing us how to put on the mask just in case of an emergency. But this is the thing. They say put your own mask on first before you try to put on someone else's mask. How the hell are you going to help other people out if you can't help yourself, brother? It's impossible. Once again, you're going on a mission impossible, on an impossible mission. Stop. Another thing is that people are thinking of themselves way more than they're thinking of you. They're not looking at you as hard as you look at yourself in the mirror. They're not picking out all of your... Yo, it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Stop trying to please other people, man. That's really just the message of this video. So another thing I do want to touch on is that confidence comes from self-trust. If you are constantly breaking your self-trust, if you're constantly saying yes when you want to say no, saying no when you want to say yes, not living in alignment with the man that you truly want to be outside of the opinions of others, removed from the need of external validation, if you continue to put yourself last, you will continue to lack confidence. That's why a lot of you niggas lack confidence, because you put yourself last, brother. In order to build that confidence up, you have to put yourself first. You have to. And another thing, freedom is when you have the courage to be yourself without trying to get everyone to like you. Imagine that life. Imagine how beautiful of a life it is where you wake up, you don't care. You're not immediately checking your phone. You're not immediately checking social media to see what other people are doing, to see how many people liked your post, to see how many people viewed your videos, to see who texted you, to see who didn't text you, to see who called. Imagine a life where you got up and every decision you made was based on aligning with your higher self. Imagine what that life would actually look like. Imagine what that life would feel like. So that's why I stopped caring about what people think of me. Obviously, I don't want to come off as a dickhead or an asshole to people, but I'm pretty sure I do come off as such to some people, and that's fine. They have the right to their opinion. Allow others to have their opinions. Allow other people to live their lives. Allow other people, give people the freedom to go through their own emotions and their thought processes. Or thought processes. I don't know how to say that word properly. Somebody, whoever is a vocabulary or a grammar warrior, hit me up and tell me how to say that properly. But as I was saying, who am I to rob another human being of their human experience? Remember, everyone is going through their own experience. And one thing I'm going to tell you right now about my experience, the life that I'm living right now at this moment in time, is I don't care what people think. I care about the opinion of God, and I care about aligning with my higher self. That is all. That is it. Nothing less, nothing more. And brother, I'm going to tell you, I told you to imagine it, but life feels phenomenal when you live life on your own terms. Seriously, a practical way to do this is just to list out a perfect day for yourself. Like I said, no relying on external validation, no seeking approval from other people, no caring about the opinions of other people. Map a perfect day out for yourself. For me, brother, if you've been following me for a while, ladies as well, if you've been following me for a while, watching these videos, if you've been on YouTube, you know I like to live my life in a series of steps or a rhythm. Rest, train, grind, make love, repeat. I'm not telling you that you have to copy me, but don't be afraid to take inspiration from the next man and implement some of the things that he's doing into your own life, especially if he's doing some of the things that you want to do. But let's stay blessed, guys. We'll be back with another video.